Hello everyone, and welcome back to a muchly awaited comments video. Last time I am talking as if I'm doing a recording session right now. I guess I've just been holding back a little too long, but it'll be so worth it. I'm actually kind of busy with work right now because it is one of the busiest months of the year for retail, so that's why I'm kind of not uploading anything yet. But once it starts to quiet down again within January, February, I'll be sure to record as much as I can, and hopefully you'll enjoy the little extra bits I'm doing for the Let's Play too. But without further ado, this is not a YouTube Let's Play video, this is a comments video. So, first comment on the list here is from Otaku King Ray. You're a really great voice actor. You should dub anime if you wanna. Well, thank you. I have thought about it, but apparently the credentials you need for some of the stuff is just way out of the park for me, really. Though I have been curious to try and do a voice dub demo reel just for the fun of it and see if maybe it goes somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it'll just pop up one day saying, hey, we're from this, this, and this. You never know. But I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Okay, next one I have here is from GamesFan34260. I was bullied too, so I understand that it can make you defensive and want to essentially have nothing to do with others in some cases. A lot of cases. Anyway, also, don't worry, I'm over it, but I still get ticked off hearing other people are or were going through that stuff. It's basically the only thing that can make me angry anymore. Hope you're doing well. And that was when I brought up the topic of bullying. And I have to agree with you, I cannot stand when I see other people bullying others. It just frustrates me because I know I can do something, but it's what backlash is going to happen. Because that's exactly what bullying is. People pick on you, yet the moment you fight back, you're the bad guy. It's frustrating, definitely. But there are ways to counter it, and we do have something up here known as Pink Shirt Day. It's pretty much considered an anti-bully day. It was a really neat story. Long story short, a young man was being bullied because he was wearing a pink shirt. So a couple of the higher grades just decided, hey, talking to a bunch of people, hey, why don't all of us the next day come to school wearing pink shirts? And oh my God, it lifted a lot of spirits that day. It was guys, it was girls, it was teachers, I think, even did it too. It was very impressive. It's definitely a story I encourage you guys to look up because that is a great way to stop bullying, and it did, from what the story had said. Oh, I wish there was more ways to stand up to it. And honestly, ignoring trolls is one of them. They just want a reaction out of you like any other bully. Alright, how about we get off that topic and move on to the next comment in the list, huh? Let's see. This one here is from Mix6. Jess, do you have plans to play Mega Man and Mega Man 3 for DOS? They're official. There's no Mega Man 2. I actually have seen these Mega Man games in the past, and I do not know if I would play them. I have been curious into them, but they're kind of a couple of the Mega Man games I'd never played, so it'd be interesting to try. But it's Mega Man, you never know. I do have my list to finish first, but let's just say they're on the list. Alrighty. Let's see. Next comment here I have is from my friend Yarnshi. Do you plan or have already gotten the SNES Classic or Mini yet? Also, glad to see another update video from you. Funny you mentioned that. Like a week after I got this comment, I ended up going to Walmart. And, well, pretty much Walmart, EB Games, all that. I asked EB Games, hey, have you gotten any? And they said, come back next week. We haven't seen our order yet. When I went to Walmart right after, I was browsing around and saw that they had restocked their Switches. So I thought, okay, yeah, I'll look around, and sitting on top of a Switch was a Super Nintendo Mini. I did not hesitate. I bought it right then and there. And now it's a part of my collection. Oh, it's so nice. And it'll make my virtual console games for Let's Playing so much easier since now I have an actual Super Nintendo controller to play Super Nintendo Virtual Console games with. Yay! It was worth the search. Sadly, I just wanted the controller. That's all I wanted. But I the system as well, and now I have a nice selection of games to play. Along with my NES Mini, I still have some games I haven't beaten on there yet. But yes, I have it. Yay! Alrighty, next comment I have here is from a user called, I'm assuming this is how it's pronounced, Cheryl. Hello, I wanted to ask, what is your favorite video game soundtrack and why? By the way, I really like your voice. It's very sweet and relaxing, and I hope your channel continues to grow. Aw, thank you. As for my favorite video game soundtrack, that is a very difficult thing for me to choose. But if I were to choose something, I'd have to say pretty much the Mega Man franchise's soundtrack as a whole. I cannot pick a favorite soundtrack, but I know the X series is one of my top favorites. They had some really good music in the X games. Even Kirby had some really good music. Like, seriously, when it comes to video game soundtracks, I cannot pick a favorite. But I'd have to say my highest would definitely be the X series soundtrack. Oh, all that excitement kind of just relaxed for me now. I guess thinking helps a bit. Alright, let's see. Next one here is from Linoleum Bunny. Did you ever stick around the sun level just to see how mad the sun could get? Sometimes I'd hang around at the end area and tease the heck out of that scalding little sphere simply for the fun of it. Especially if dodging a sun swoop had gotten me hit by something else. That's from Super Mario Bros. 3. I have actually not thought of doing that with the sun. It seems to be an interesting thing, and I know there's a good stage in level 8 that you could do that with. But I've never actually went and stood around and teased it to see how angry it got. I know you can knock it out, though. Still, it's actually piqued some curiosity with me. I'm gonna have to try that one day. Okay, so these next two are on Super Mario Bros. 3 as well. This one here is from Benny Kagamine. Welcome back, Autumchild, and are you thinking about playing Super Mario World, right? Phrasing on that comment's a little off, but I understand what you're asking here. I do actually have been thinking of playing Super Mario World. However, I honestly wouldn't mind playing that one with a friend if I can get him on here. It'd be nice to actually do that one as a Mario and Luigi game because it goes a lot faster and you have so much fun watching how each other screw up and laughing at each other. It's a lot of fun that way. But it is one of the games on my list and I have thought about playing it. I just don't know when. Like I said, I've got a long list of games. Alright, next one here is from William 5 Million. I sensed you were going to swear at 304 to 311. I am curious though, while trying to keep your channel kid-friendly, do you actually swear in real life? Oh yeah, I do. Oh, there was actually a night I got really frustrated with something, and I know it had to do with me organizing my stuff and fighting, and oh my goodness, I would think I was cursing maybe 4 curses every frickin' 5 seconds. But yeah, honestly, adding curses is a can't speak to save my life. Part of my normal conversation. Like, honestly, if something annoys me, I won't hesitate to say a curse word within the sentence. It just is the way I am. I actually wasn't a big cursor when I was a kid. I don't think I even started to say damn until I was maybe 10, 12, maybe 13. I was actually quite clean when it came to my vocabulary in the beginning. But then as things started to change and people started to try and control my lifestyle, that's when I just said, screw it. It's interesting how life can change in a blink of an eye, right? But yeah, if anything, I do want to try and keep my channel as kid-friendly as possible. Unless I'm playing an M-rated game, then I rightfully don't care. Alright, that does it for the ones on Super Mario Bros. 3 by the looks of it. And this next one I have here is from Lian. Let's see if I'm going to pronounce this right. Buikema? I apologize if I didn't. As always with all the names I can't pronounce correctly. This isn't about Mario, but will you be doing Gen 3 anytime soon in Pokemon? I mean, if No, that's fine. I was just curious. Actually, I have been wanting to do Gen 3 for a while, and since I've got my emulators running properly on my old computer, and the fact that I can record off of my laptop instead of using Fraps where it slows everything to hell and back, I might be able to record Gen 3. It might just have to wait because I have a DS game I have to record first. But again, it is one of the games on my list of games I want to do. I really hope I can get back to my list of what I'm doing in order soon. Uh... But yes, I will be doing Gen 3 sometime in the future. I just don't know when. Next one here I have is from Samuel Dexter. By the way, what happened to your Breath of Fire 3 LP? At the moment, that LP is currently on hold, just because everything that I own is pretty much in the storage unit, and that includes a majority of my game consoles and all of my games, with the exception of maybe the stuff I've bought since we moved out here. That's it. I am very limited on what I can do for now, and sadly, with my PSP games all in the storage unit right now, that includes Breath of Fire 3. I do want to get back to it eventually, but I need to actually have my stuff to do it. Oh well. I will get back to it the moment I have everything again. I promise you that, because I hate leaving my LPs in limbo like this. I really do. I still have to get back to ZX as well. Alright, so the last comment I have here is from Zero Angel Mark 1. Autumn, I like your videos, but they're so slow. Ever thought of doing one video a day, or is that too hectic for you? Second question, do you think you'll be particularly motivated to return to Breath of Fire sometime soon? So the second question pretty much was answered within the one Sam asked, because again, everything's in the storage unit. As for doing one video a day, I've never really been interested in doing that. The reason for that is because if I do it one video every off day, it gives people a chance to watch the other sessions they have subscribed to, and for me, it keeps it a lot more balanced. I've actually done this since the beginning of my channel, and it's technically... Why did I say technically? It pretty much is something I'm not going to change. If I were actually making this a job of mine, where I needed to pump out a video a day and it was all I had to do, it might be different, but I don't do my channel for that. It has and always will be a hobby for me. I make no money off these videos. I use this time to enjoy myself and record something for you guys to enjoy as well. So for me, one video every off day is pretty much what I'm going to be sticking around with, but again, I can't even keep that consistent until I get all of my equipment back, which I won't be able to do until we find a house. It's an endless cycle, sadly, and I wish I could get back into the rhythm of it. But as of right now, I'm limited to what I can do. Now I'm sad because I want to do more for you guys. I love doing this for you guys. I love doing it for myself as well. But that will have to do it for this comments video. I'm really glad you guys enjoy what I do. I am still so happy that I've made it to 2,000 subscribers, and I hope you're all looking forward to Densetsu no Starfy 4. So, this is Autumchild saying, I'll see you all next time.